It is definitely going down, man. We're back up in the neighborhood with Be Real. Be Real with us being on this quarantine safer at home. Cypress Hill but you guys, you are always on the road in some capacity. You know what I'm saying? Either with Cypress, Profits, Burner. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that do for you now with touring?
Well, you know, it definitely slowed all our roll down to a stop. You know, it didn't even slow it down. It stopped everything for everybody. So at this point, you know, what I've been trying to do is on the days where we're not like filming content, like for our Dr. Green Thumb podcast and whatnot, because we filmed a bunch of Smokeboxes before all this happened. I mean, we didn't know what was coming. We were just, you know, when we get on a roll with the Smokebox, we just film and film and film. So we got a whole other season that we filmed previously that will drop sometime in the summer. But realistically, for the touring, you know, what we're planning to do is do, you know, like little one-off performances here and there to, you know, to keep our base fed with the music. Even though they can't really get a live show, we'll give them a taste and whatnot. And the other thing I've been doing is to keep sharp, because we're all off. And when you stop training, you know, you lose a little bit of the timing and the stamina and the energy. And, you know, so for me, you know, every, you know, couple days, I might throw on the instrumentals to what our show would be and just go through them and rehearse them.
And you go live?
I'm planning on doing that. I'm planning on doing
dope, man. But you recite your lyrics over the instrumental, like if you're at the house or at the studio or something like that?
Yeah,
that's
absolutely. Dope. I got my turntables here at the crib. So what I was going to do was, you know, spin a set and maybe broadcast me spinning this set. And if a Cypress Hill instrumental should happen to pop off, you know, I'll rock that verse while I'm on the turntables. I'll be the one-man show on the live.
Hey, man, and I'll come in and I'll do Sin's parts and I'll be all in delay, you know what I'm saying? All off, you know? What do you want to do, Be Real, when we so-called get out of this quarantine?
Well, you know, I think like everybody else, I want to get back to work. I want to, you know, get back to some sort of normalized type of living. But I'll tell you what, you know, we are going to change. Our culture is going to change a little bit. It's just like someone who you know, decided, okay, I'm going to work out and get myself together and get in shape, right? And you don't do this when you buy into that system. You don't look at it as this is a quick fix. I'm going to work out, get in shape, and then I'm going to let it go. It's something that is now with you forever. It's a part of the culture of you. Yeah. You know, it's a part of your routine.
Our lifestyle is going to change.
So our lifestyle is going to change. Like I believe that, like Japan and, you know, a lot of those countries, like, you know, even in China, that it's a mass culture. So I think that's probably going to be something that's implemented here that you see more so every day, and people are going to work it into their fashion. You're going to see people making masks to coordinate with their thing in technology. I mean, they're already talking about it for theme parks and certain department stores where they're going to have detection devices, you know, checking your body temperature before you walk into the location. And if you're above what you should be, they're not going to allow you in. You know what I mean?
Can you imagine you going up to the door and it's like you at Disneyland and it's you, Burner, you, the homies, and there's somebody not test high, but their fever's a little bit up. Would you still go into the park and leave them outside? Like, hey man, like,
hey, listen, let me tell you something big. People will leave you. People will leave your ass. I remember when I was 17 and we were getting into clubs, like, you know, sending mugs. My two bros here, they got a couple years on me in terms of age. I was the young buck. When we go to clubs, you know, most of the time they knew the door guys, right? And when they would, you know, some of them would let me in, but now and then there'd be a guy like Gordy, You know.
Oh my God, Gordy from Rhyme Syndicate.
Right.
Oh man.
There'd be a guy like Gordy said, "Nah, man, you can't come in. You already know." And what would Muggs and the rest of them do? They go right in the club. Say, I'd be like, "Hey man, what's up?"
Be real. We're gonna get into a round of Give Me Five.
All
now,
right.
Be real. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. All I need is 5 answers from you. We're gonna put a clock on. It's not a beat the clock kind of game, but it's just the clock is there as a reference. Do is be as real Be Real is. You ready, Be Real?
Got you.
All righty, give me 5. Be real in the neighborhood. Be real. Give me 5. What celebrity have you smoked with that can't hang?
They couldn't hang.
Yeah.
What celebrity couldn't hang? Wow, that's a good question. Because we've done 250 smoke boxes of trying to access that one. Who couldn't hang? Who couldn't hang? Damn, there was a few, but I'm trying to remember who was the standout with that one. I think it was Doug Benson.
Doug Benson?
He got really high. Yeah, he got really high with us down there. He got super high.
Who would you not pass the blunt to, Be Real, during quarantine?
Who would I not pass? Everybody.
Everybody. You smoking solo for real though?
Solo, smoke your own right now.
Be real, give me 5. Be real, could you give up smoking for 6 months if you were guaranteed that you couldn't get coronavirus? You could walk out, you could be fine, everything.
For 6 months?
Yes.
I don't know. I'd probably have to take my chances. I'd probably be horrible to deal with. People be like, man, he's an asshole.
Like, man, pass this man a joint. Hey, Be Real, give me 5. Who haven't you smoked with that you would love to smoke with?
I would love to, probably Willie Nelson.
I heard that. You've never smoked with Willie Nelson?
Never smoked with Willie Nelson. We've been in the same places at times, but there was never a time that, we could actually sit there and smoke together.
Man, all righty now, give me 5. Be Real, we had Exhibit in the neighborhood, and Exhibit said that he has better lung capacity than you and Snoop Dogg. Is that true?
In terms of smoking weed, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I thought that was strange, but he said that he pretty much could outsmoke you and Snoop Dogg, but I didn't know that he was king lung like that.
Lungs. Let me tell you what,
Right.
my man Exhibit got lungs, and you could definitely see that when he's rocking on stage. Like, he's not one of them rappers who will ever run out of breath. He got control like no other. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, he got big lungs, but whether, he could outsmoke Snoop or I don't know about that one, X.
All righty, so I'll take that as a lie. All right. You know what I'm saying? Be Real in the neighborhood. Give me 5. Big Boy's neighborhood.
It might be that we might just have to smoke it off. That's my homie right there. Actually, I got to big up him because he was one of the dudes that jumped on the Los Meadows album with me and Burner. There's a dope song with him on there. It's the title track called Los Meadows. And he came in the studio and we was blowing big, man. That was we was smoking lots of weed up in there.
Amen. And I know that you Burner and X, I know that y'all come extra prepared. Have you seen them napalms?
Oh yeah.
Man.
I was on an Easter egg hunt and I found one on my lawn, and when I opened it up, there was a prize in there, and it was a 5-gram joint that was extraordinary.
Be Real, definitely want to thank you for coming into the neighborhood, man, and hanging out with us, man.
Hey man, thank you as always for having me. We go way back. We pulled the greatest prank.
Oh my gosh, man.
Of audio pranks. So we family for life. You know this, man.
Yeah, man, and you know it's a trip though. When we did that prank, it still comes up about, man, I saw that you and B-Real almost had a fight, and I remember when we did that prank, and it's been years. I remember, man, we sat one day and we was like, man, my homeboys thought it was real, and then you was like, yeah, my homeboys thought it was real, and we both had to like, you know, as we got the calls, like, no. And then when I watched LA Originals, I was like, oh, okay, I see who the fuck was coming for me. You know what I'm saying? like I saw and how much you are loved. Oh man, believe that. But I love you, B-Real, man. Thank you for checking in with us. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon, God willing.
I love you too, man, and you know it's always love between us, man. We family, and whenever you need the doctor, you know, just make a call. I'm here.
Man, well, don't stand by your phone. You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this whole quarantine without smoking, B-Real. I ain't gonna lie to you. But like I said to Exhibit and everybody else, no, man. Okay, well, yeah, send me some flavors, and then you'll see, like, oh wait, Big Boy auctioned off what? You know what I'm saying?
It's
Sign
all
them for
right.
me, B-Real, please. Sign them for me.
It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Donate.
Send me some flavors, and I'll do it on radio where I give it to the listeners that's stressing out during the quarantine.
All
during this
day we
quarantine,
can do that. You know what? I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna send you some flavor bags that you could donate to the people.
All righty, we'll make it happen, man. B-Real in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.